Okay, how about now? We are back, we are live.
Do you hear anything?
I hear the name, yes. It's very soft music.
Let me try reconnecting my headphones.
Okay. You have to close it and take them back out.
Okay.
That should be fine. You only need to close it for like a second.
That's a red light.
That means it's charging the
Oh.
buds.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to my new headphones yet.
Aber says there is audio, so that's good.
Okay, yep, I got my headphones working again.
Alright, perfect.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please. It's not for me, it's for my child.
I remember this quest.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
I only remember this from the Dragon Age Keep because it's one of those things you can select.
Yes. Here's 5 silvers, buy yourself a meal. Why doesn't your son's father help you? Or, get a job.
Okay, I feel like to get story, we want to ask, why isn't the father around?
To get story, yes.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do? What's wrong? You seem upset. Is there some way I can help? Or I don't have time for your hysterics. Goodbye.
What does her family want her to do? I have an idea of what they want her to do.
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That's terrible. Okay, that's terrible.
Maybe I could reason with your family. That's horrible. If you're a miner, why would your son be casteless? Isn't there any other solution? Or that does sound like the best option, I'm afraid.
If you're a minor, why would your son be castless?
I like Webbs' reaction. You seem upset.
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent. Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed.
That's horrible. Isn't there any other solution? Or he would be better off if you exposed him somewhere?
There's gotta be a better solution, okay?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
But you'd be better off on the surface. Maybe I could reason with your family. Can't you just take your son to the surface? You should go to the Chantry. They help children in need. Or persuade. What kind of life will he have? Spare him that pain. Yes,
Okay.
it is possible to use persuasion for evil.
Okay. Webbs, you missed us last stream where my rant about dwarven politics.
Oh, yes. Allison waxed irritated for at length
Yeah.
about the complexity of dwarven politics.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Mostly because no one will ever tell you what it is exactly that they want. They expect you to figure it out on your own.
And I'm just like, no, I got a blade to go fight. I don't need this bullshit.
But, maybe I could reason with your family. Can't you just take your son to the surface? You should go to the Chantry, or spare him that pain.
Maybe a Grey Warden can intervene on your behalf. An outsider, this would go over well.
You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth. I don't like to see a child suffer. Orzammar must change with the times, or I was hoping you'd offer me a reason.
I don't want to see a child suffer.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I think we ran into him earlier.
I think we did too, yeah.
Win approves +2. I'm still mad that we didn't get to do the smuggler's quest.
Yes, apparently we missed a quest because we did not have enough gold on us at the time when we were talking with the person. We had no indication this was even a thing. I'm guessing that's a bot?
Possibly.
It doesn't show us what the message was on our end.
Yeah. Anyway, into Tapsters.
Okay.
Elven winch from the surface coming in to mess with dwarven politics. That's right. And yes, there's a lot of shale butt in this party configuration. Here we go. Ordell.
Don't be a dick. Except your daughter.
What are you looking at, stranger?
I met your daughter. Are you Ordell? What kind of monster throws his child out on the street? Or nothing, just here for a drink.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Mill, welcome. We're dealing with more dwarven politics.
Yeah. Now we're dealing with dwarven family politics. Woo! Did we just call him out on his bullshit about throwing his daughter out on the street?
We could.
Do we think this is the best course of action, though?
I don't know. This is your game to make decisions
I know. Ugh. And I'm trying not to look at a guide as much as possible. There are certain outcomes I really want, so I'm trying not to look at guides for them.
Yeah.
But this is one that, like, I know the outcome really doesn't matter much at all.
Not to
And
the overall, not to the overarching multi-game story. No.
Yeah, no. Things that will haunt us into Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition eventually.
Yep.
This one is not one of those things. Let's call him out on it.
All right, we're gonna call him out on his shit. What kind of monster throws his child out on the street?
Oh, I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that filled my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
You know what? I'm with Webbs. This matters a lot to this woman and her child.
That's why we're helping her, okay? We could have been like Morgan and been like, fuck you, we're not gonna help you.
Let's see. Persuade. If you don't take Zerlinda back, she'll die. Intimidate. If you don't take them back, that's murder.
I'm good at both of those. This character's good at both of those.
Yeah.
So we could go either way.
What's your style?
You know, let's
Do you want to put a boot in his ass, or do you want to try and be diplomatic?
try to be diplomatic.
Do not speak poorly of the goddess.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home.
Alright, now
never
we're gonna
wanted
intimidate
her
him.
gone.
And now we're gonna give
Just
him the
little
boot.
cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Alright, now he gets the boot.
Elven winch bitch time.
Now he gets the boot.
He's a baby, not a cur, and she loves him. Could you pretend your child never existed, or you have to take them both?
You have to take them both.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Quest updated.
Oh no. Oh no, did we screw it up? Did we screw this up?
I love that is your first reaction.
What?
Nothing. We'll see.
This kind of feels like we screwed it up.
Look, worst comes to worst, we can always reload. And then we can, avoid missing out on that quest until we have more money.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Your father wants you both to come home. What did you want me to do again? Or, oh, sorry, I haven't asked yet. Let me get back to that.
Oh yeah, he wants you both to come
Your
home.
father wants you both to come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
God, I hope that's in DA4.
That actually would be really cool, though, if we worn into a dwarf, like Grey Warden or something.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be awesome.
Who tells the new pro tag about how the Grey Warden convinced his grandfather to not kick his mom out of the house?
So apparently we did it?
Yes.
We did it.
We technically did it.
Okay.
And we didn't even have to get mean. We didn't even have to demand to see Life's manager and threaten to burn their house down with lemons.
With the lemons! I love that speech. I'm sorry. I have only played...
Cave Johnson's lemon speech is made so much better by the visuals from Invincible.
I love that speech. When I'm having a bad day, I'll listen to that speech, man. It's a good motivator.
It is a great motivational speech. All right, we're heading down to the deep roads. Hey, what's up?
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
What I'm doing here is none of your business. I'm on business for Balin. I have to find Lord Dace. I'm looking for Lord Dace's patrol. Will you let me pass, or why do you need patrols?
The word life has really dulled our elven wench's sharp tongue.
It really has so far.
It has to a degree because I don't want the bad ending for everything. So, you have to be a little bit nice.
Yeah.
A
Little bit.
little bit. We're not doing a bad run here. We're doing
We're trying to save the world.
Yeah.
And the people in it.
Yeah, we're trying not to be a complete dick. We'll definitely put people in their place. Like, we did that last stream.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did put a few folks in their place.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Why do they even need patrols?
why do they need patrols?
Yeah.
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Oh, it's because they're all up on the surface.
You mean like there's a blight going on?
Actually, they've made their move on the surface. Are Darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels? What do you know about Paragon Branca, or will you let me pass?
They made their move on the surface. Yeah, that's kind of why we're here.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
Except during blights.
Oh,
Ancestors
shit.
save us if that's what's happening.
I should go. Will you let me pass? What do you know about Paragon Branca? Are Darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
What do you know about Branca?
What anyone knows. She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a Paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
Oh, Webbs, if you miss the elven wench from the alienage, just wait till we go back to Denerim.
It's gonna be great.
Are Darkspawn the only danger in the tunnels, or will you let me pass?
Darkspawn the only trouble?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
I hate deep stalkers. They are the pinnacle of vermin.
Oh yeah, no, I hate them too.
Deep stalkers?
Ugly
What are
beasts they
those?
are. Walk on 2 legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
They remind me of the compies from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Are there no dwarves past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are. Some scavenger types too.
Legion of the Dead?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes, or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join, and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
I like the Legion of the Dead. They're cool.
Yeah.
Will you let me pass?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesha's permission to risk yourself.
I have a
Orzammar
golem.
can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
I have...
I am a motherfucking Grey Warden, just let me fucking pass!
See, I have permission from Lady Dace. I'm looking for Lord Dace's patrol. Are Darkspawn the only danger that we already asked that? Okay. 3 and 4 we've
So
already
Lady
asked.
Days, we are
We have permission from Lady Days.
Days.
Aye, I see her seal there. Well, the roads are yours. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Ozamar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
We
just
literally
said
just went through
He just
this.
said this!
Clearly, they did not give this guy a very large dialogue tree.
How do we get past this?
I should go.
Best of luck.
Oh god, what are we missing? Why won't they let...
And now we go past.
Now we can go. No, we could have just walked by them. We could have just walked by them.
I think if we tried to walk by them, it would have automatically pulled us into that conversation.
Oh.
You know, like programming. Okay, now we have a map of the deep roads. The only available destination for us right now is Idukan Tig, once home to Orzamar's most powerful clan. This Tig's loss was a great blow to the dwarves. Oh hey, Zev leveled up.
Yay.
Level up. Alright. What should we put the points into?
Ooh. Okay.
He has a 10 constitution.
You know what? We need to...
He is a frickin' glass cannon.
Yeah.
Alright. And 1 point.
Okay.
1 talent point.
What is his dual weapons looking like? Maybe we should give him another dual weapon.
We could max out this tree, start this tree, or buy the second one in this tree.
Let's max out the one.
Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, whenever I'm looking at Dragon Age memes from the Mage Underground page, I always see them talking about how much everyone hates the deep roads, oh, they're so awful, they suck, and I'm just like, I actually enjoy the deep roads. Like, they're not the worst part of the game.
What exploded?
This guy.
That wouldn't surprise me. I imagine it would look janky, though.
Just replace the character model entirely. That would be hilarious.
I'm trying to think about how janky that would look, though.
Yeah.
Especially, like, in cutscenes.
It would definitely have a weird effect on camera angles, I'm sure. If it would even reach the camera.
It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. As I hope I don't get blood all over it. I shall.
I swear their models are smaller in the
I have no concern for your own existence. Watch out!
undead or something, or darkspawn.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Like, obviously, they do not. Let's go explore some of these other tunnels.
That's all of them, yes?
Don't want to fight more deep stalkers right now. Okay. I want to explore the rest of these tunnels. Honestly, the deep stalkers are really the only annoying part to me for the deep roads.
know, I'm really hoping now that Mass Effect has been released, that we'll start getting news about Dragon Age 4.
I hope so. That would be nice.
Isn't E3 supposed to be coming up soon? Like, isn't that usually in June?
Your guess is as good
I
as
know,
mine.
I'm asking the wrong person. You don't keep up with stuff like that like I do.
No, I don't.
I know.
I don't.
I'm usually the one telling you about all the gaming news.
I don't follow the gaming news. I just play the games.
I'm the one that watches all the announcement breakdowns and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Bubs is backing me up here. It is June.
Okay, that's cool.
I imagine it'll be all
It is begun.
See, I'm kind of really tempted to try one of the Elder Scroll games because
Very well.
of all of the advertisements for Elder Scrolls Online right now.
Yeah.
I kind of want to give them a try. Yes, I did see a bunch of Far Cry 6 announcements today.
I started playing Morrowind years ago, but never got very far.
I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own life?
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Okay,
Oh,
Webs, why do you want to see some Skyrim so
Very
bad?
well. It is begun. Ridiculously awesome.
okay. I think we can actually talk to the guy now.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here, anyway?
You should look at these papers. Lord Harrowmont is trying to cheat your family, or tell your daughter not to vote for Lord Harrowmont.
Why are we coming down here again? I forgot, actually.
Because of the phony land deal that Lord Harrowmont sold to these two nobles that turned out to not be a phony land deal after all. It was doctored by Balin's people, but we found that out a little too late.
Yeah.
Now we're committed.
Yep. Well, more because Zevran was just like, no, fuck this guy. And we're like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. You backed up your boyfriend,
My soon-to-be boyfriend.
making the wrong call.
There is no right call with this, though. We discussed this last time. There is absolutely no right
It's true.
call. There is no right call at all.
It's true. There is no right or wrong in the dwarven politics.
It matters so little in the legacy of the games.
It's true. Unless they're planning to do something with Orzammar in the future, which I doubt.
I doubt it too. I really do.
Dwarves just do not get enough love in any fantasy medium that they're a part of.
Yeah, because we tell them don't vote for the guy. Don't do that.
You should look at these papers.
I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrowmont, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy.
Sure.
Thank you for bringing
Yeah,
this to
sure
my
he has.
attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune.
Persuade. Will you tell your daughter not to vote for Lord Harrowmont? I am at your service. Or persuade. Perhaps you would return that favor.
The first one?
We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harrowmont tried to play. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
No, I'm going to explore further. Sure, safety in numbers, right? Or yes, looks like passage from this area is limited. I think we want to go back so we can recruit Ogren.
Yeah. That's the whole reason we even went to Ozamar.
Then let us reach Orzammar before more beasts find our scent.
Elder Scrolls as a whole was one of my favorite fantasy worlds, and Skyrim was something I put a lot of time into. I'd love to see you both going through the story of Skyrim and experiencing stuff in it. It is actually on my Steam wish list. Okay. Okay, now we go talk to Vartag in the Chamber Assembly.
Isn't the game played in first person?
The
Skyrim? Yeah.
I think it might be.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont
you
is
can
the
play it in
voice
third
of
if you want. That's
stagnation
good.
Okay.
and ruin.
I'm just someone that prefers third person.
Yeah. Like, the only games that I really enjoy playing in first person are actual dedicated shooters.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrowmont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now?
I mean, not really that serious.
I really couldn't care less. This was the easier quest.
You're a means to an end, bucko. I'm ready, take me to him. I have a few things to do first, or of course, he sounds so charming.
I wish there was a way to say sarcasm.
I'm pretty sure that's the sarcastic response.
Oh god. Do we have other things we gotta do first?
No, we don't.
Okay, sarcasm.
I'm going to assume that wasn't sarcasm.
It was sarcasm, bitch!
And keep your weapons sheathed.
Elf wench bitch!
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Vartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
Convoluted is an understatement.
Nope, I literally do not understand your politics. I'm just stumbling my way through this and hoping I can get out of here soon.
Let's see, all I care about is getting troops to face the Blight. But aren't Dwarven kings elected? I heard you're the one King Indrin didn't want ruling. Or, I take it you're not too fond of Harrowmont.
I'm only here for the Blight!
Then we have a common goal. We may not like each other, but the Blight is our first priority. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
You're right, you need absolute units to fight against. Oh, you said unity? That too. Then send your men and we will leave for the surface today. Then you'll honor your agreement with the Wardens. There will be time for politics when the Darkspawn are gone. Or, that sounds a little extreme.
Then you'll honor your promise. I don't care.
Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors, as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos.
Maybe I could do something about that. Are you trying to go back on your word, or how can I help you take the throne?
Are you trying to go back on your word, bitch?
I only promised to hear your story. Now I will help when I can, but I must send what troops I have now to combat Jarvia and her so-called Carta.
Who? I saw Jarvia's men threatening a merchant, or I heard they're wiping the slate with your guardsmen.
see the merchant?
Yes,
Yeah,
we did
yeah,
walk.
the
We walked in
shakedown.
on them shaking down a merchant.
Yeah, let's do the merchant one.
They know Orzammar is divided now and has no time for them. It's made them bold. If I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, let's just say my position would be stronger.
Oh my god, dude, so you just want me to go and kill your underground. You want me to kill all the gangs and Carta members.
He wants you to kill and discredit his enemies. He's a politician.
You don't have time for this!
Dwarven politics are as drunk as their taverns. I don't know, Webbs. I prefer to think of it as Dwarven politics are as elaborate and overdone as their beards.
I hate this so much. I hate it so much.
What if I took them out for you? And let me guess, you want my help. Just point me at them and your trouble's over. Or why haven't you been able to take her out before?
Why haven't you do your own shit?
She is secretive, and is only the current leader of a group that has plagued Orzammar for years.
Can you tell that
They stay mostly in Dust Town, below the city.
Can you
Only
tell that
castless
the
live
line is
there.
slowly turning
They are too
almost
scared of
insane?
reprisal to cooperate with guardsmen. And frankly, until my father's death, they only harassed their own kind. Now they attack honest citizens.
Frankly, Dragon Age is
So-
lucky that there's Varric, and I love Varric.
So, Webbs, you know what you need to do, right? Next campaign, you need to throw Allison into a whirlwind of political intrigue.
I can handle political intrigue. You've seen me handle political intrigue. It's just, this is stupid political intrigue.
What do I get in return? Just point me at them and your trouble's over, or I'll look into it. That's all I can promise.
What do I get from this?
If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger.
I'll go look for her right now. I'll look into it. That's all I can promise. Or I'm not promising anything.
I will look into it. It doesn't fucking matter who's king, because they're gonna have to uphold
That's
the
all I can
contract
ask.
anyways.
But I
It
can be of
doesn't
no
matter.
help until this problem is solved. And every minute we wait, more Darkspawn swarm into human lands.
It's true. Whoever becomes king, we get to shove the treaty in their face.
Yeah, and so it doesn't matter. You can make all the promises you want. You're still gonna uphold the treaty. Or I'm gonna conscript every damn dwarf in the city!
Let's see. What can we poke around in here?
Look, I like a good political intrigue and stuff. I love Game of Thrones when it was good. But this is bullshit.
As you say.
Is this the palace?
This is the royal palace, yes.
Is that a fish tank?
I shall do it.
Oh, just some crystals?
It's more like a
Terrarium?
terrarium. An underground terrarium.
It was glowing, so it caught
Very
my
well.
attention.
Oh, hey guys, I didn't even see you here.
Did we interrupt something?
Lady Brodens and Herbalist Widron.
Please be quiet. My patient needs a rest.
You
Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and she got dosed by mistake. I've never seen anything this potent.
Can you cure it? Can I help? We're sorry to hear. Goodbye. I know which one you want to do.
Can you cure it?
It's a very strange toxin. I know there's a counter, but the ingredients are so rare, it just doesn't matter. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you, but I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon.
New quest. Exotic methods.
Do we have the items on hand?
Exotic butters. Exotic butters. An herbalist in the royal palace gave you a recipe for a dwarven regicide antidote to cure a poisoned noble. Oh, okay. What's the recipe?
Yeah. What do we know? Do we know what we need?
Is it in the codex? Asunder. Carnal Regrets, Friends of Regini, Scrolls of Banastor, Unbound, Asunder, Aegis Collective, Signs of Jason, Rigby's Last Will and Testament, Farewell Letter to John, Pinch of Ashes, Blast of First Concept, Letter Shaper's Life. Oh god. I don't remember what we need to find for this one.
We might just have to look it up later then, I guess.
I guess.
It is begun.
See, this is why we have to be nice to people, so we can complete quests and get XP. You know?
Yes. Like, oh, you can play this game any way you want. Okay, but XP and leveling up errs on the side of politeness.
Being helpful.
And also, you know, as the meme says, my no consequences power fantasy is being able to help everyone.
Get upset when I start crying when I upset a companion.
Yep.
I genuinely just find it hard to be mean to my companions for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, why? They're so nice.
Like, I just want to be your friend.
I shall do it.
Why are you such a bitch, Vivian?
It is begun.
Morgan. Vivian,
as you say.
I get what they were trying to do with Vivian. Unfortunately, she was just poorly written.
Ooh, we found a love letter. Let's see. Darling Reginald, I burn from you and because of you. Don't get mad. You're filthy beast. My dearest Virginia, true royal. Got that one. Dear Sir John, your ministrations, while well-intentioned, hold no promise. Do not despair, for it is not you, it is of me. I require an interval to acquaint myself with the personage you awakened. I'm certain we can maintain an amiable accord, and that engagements with our mutual associations will not be awkward. Mary.
Oh, Ethan.
It's a Dear John letter.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Dear Sir John.
What's that?
What? Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, come on.
This is supply.
We don't my sweet.
Another down. Kill has won the day.
What's going on? By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
That was random.
Yep.
Wait, some sparkling.
Novice Hail Room.
Oh, then go through the doors here at the end. Now that we have looted the palace.
Yep, now that we have thoroughly explored and looted the royal palace.
Where's the treasury? If they won't give us an army, we'll go buy one.
I mean, why do you think we're trying to get in good with the Blackstone Irregulars? Okay, now we gotta go back.
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar.
Now we gotta
No
go,
shit!
Now we gotta go back to Dust Town.
Grey Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar.
Hell yeah! I just love the idea of a Grey Warden just running in the street going, yeah! Anarchy!
Just randomly responding to the town criers.
Yeah.
Like they're not talking about you.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
You okay, babe?
Oh hey. I wonder what's gonna happen with these Harrowmont fanatics.
I have no idea.
None shall see me.
Sneak, sneak.
Balin has corrupted the war. End this for Harrowmont.
They didn't see you, they saw the rest of your party behind you.
I know.
No order shall be given.
Ooh, now the fun part.
You need to move.
Yeah.
Around.
As you say.
Oh, good.
Well, that's one less to worry about.
Shall we compete for points?
I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
My magic will make
Oh, another battle it is.
Cannot continue.
As you say.
And now we loot them. Just want to look around at all the people and be like, yeah, that's what happens.
Anarchy!
Should clear the inventory.
Back to buy something, I hope.
Nope.
I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
All right. Battle axe. Crossbow.
I guess semi-spoilers for Bad Batch. Both Liam O'Brien and Sam Riegel did voices in the newest episode.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they did some secondary character voices.
Nice.
Yeah, in the newest episode that just came out today, they did some voices to some secondary characters. I don't want to give it away just because spoilers and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Do you need some water or something?
I swallowed some of that ice drink down wrong.
shiny.
Let's...
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. It was one of those, like, I was not expecting this, but it's okay. Kind of additions to the canon.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I automatically notice about it is that there was already a short story about that particular how.
Oh.
But this episode doesn't really bother me. It was a minor short story from, I think, I want to say one of the Star Wars Adventure Journals. And republished in one of the paperback short story collections.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
I'm looking for a thief who dared steal from the Shaperate. Or what makes you think I'm looking for anything? Shaperate.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
He got it there.
I suppose that could have been worse.
Well. Ooh, proving receipt. Keep looking for the thief. The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it to someone in the proving grounds.
Very well.
Suspicious door. This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it.
Shield, break it down.
On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Look through the slot or do nothing.
Well, obviously we're gonna look through it.
You see nothing but blackness. Do nothing.
Do I not have night vision? Or dark vision?
You're not that kind of elf. Ooh, another name. Dwarf.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
And what'll you give me in exchange? Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself some food. I might have money if you have information. But what about a generous kick in the face if you ask again?
I might have money if you have information.
Khajiit has coin. Wares if you have coin.
What are you looking for?
Do you know a woman named Jarvia? Know anything about the Carta? Or tell me about Dust Town?
Jarvia?
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Where could I find her? Does the Carta have a base anywhere? Or can you take me to her?
Can you take me to her?
I'm not in the good anymore, and Jarvia's gotten real careful lately. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them, so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Alright, either you overestimate Jarvia, underestimate me, or really want to see Jarvia get fucked up. To tell me all of this.
Yeah.
Where do I find one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carter members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised?
Sure, here's 5 for the road. I'll give you 10 silver, take care of yourself. Or, if you can't get me Jarvia, you don't deserve my coin.
Here's 5 for the road.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Alright. So now, we apparently have to find and kill some Carta.
That shouldn't be
to
too
steal
hard.
their finger bones.
Knock knock.
Hi, Shale.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Let me see your wares. This doesn't look like a store. What do you know about Jarvia? I'm looking for the Carta's base. Never mind, I'm just leaving.
I'm looking for the Carter's base.
Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done?
We're done when I gut you for not being more helpful. Is this some kind of store? Let me see your wares.
Is this some kind of store?
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
Why do you tell people? Why are you just telling me this?
You guys are the worst.
You guys are the worst smugglers. I have some spare equipment. What do you give me? What do you know about Jarvia? I'm looking for the Carter's base. Never mind.
You know what? This reminds me of Puffin For's story about the black
market.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the black market. Like they're just going to the Walmart. But less shady. I have some spare equipment. What do you give me?
Why don't you take a look?
Let's see. What do they have on hand, actually? Do they have anything that's actually worth buying?
I would hope for smuggled goods it'd be good stuff, you know?
They have a remarkable amethyst, but... no, nothing worth buying at the moment. Quest updated. Ah, yeah. Gotta keep looking for ways to get to Jarvia. I'm still mad about missing out on that smuggler quest.
It's okay.
Meantime, I'm gonna go to the proving ground. Follow up on this.
So, here is a question for the Painted Elf.
Painted Elf? Oh, that's me. Oh, I do like that.
Am I to understand correctly that the Painted Elf is a crow?
Not literally, but yes, I am a crow.
As in a bird?
Is there another sort?
So the Painted Elf assaults helpless statuary with its feces?
If given sufficient cause, why not?
That is outrageous. The Painted Elf will stay away from me, or else.
I get a lot of that.
Aww.
Assaults innocent statuary with his feces. If given sufficient cause.
Now where are we?
We are in the Proving Grounds.
Oh, do we have to go fight?
No, I don't think so. No. Going and fighting at the Proving Grounds is if you follow Haramonts.
Oh, yeah.
The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it to someone in the Proving Grounds. So that's what we're looking for.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
Thank you for that. I did not ask to get all for that, but thank you.
Isn't that nice? Now, if you'll excuse me, or I guess you've watched a lot of Provings then.
Isn't that nice? Now, excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
We didn't... Hi. Can we start with a hi?
I love how much of the dwarves just leaves you speechless.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight?
Yes, how do I sign up? I'd like to hear more about who's fighting. I haven't decided yet. I'll come back later. What's a proving, or no, just watching?
We're here just to question people, right?
I mean...
Do we want to fight?
It seems like we could enter if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Get that sweet, sweet XP. Later.
Later.
We'll enter the provings later. For right now, no, just watching.
You've got a little time then. We won't be starting until everyone's ready.
Okay, sure. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, yeah.
We're looking for a thief.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman. If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
Okay. You don't want to talk, that's cool.
That's cool. There's someone up there.
Generic dwarf.
We're looking for someone with a name!
Yeah, we're looking for people with names, dang it. Oh. Fixer Graydon.
Enemies approaching!
Okay! I just wanted to say hello!
Don't give them the
Fuck your hello! We are colonial kind of low exposition!
Shall we compete for fights?
Now we do battle! Have you no concern for your
No one else is concerned about the fact that
I suppose that could have been worse.
that we just killed a team.
Hey, look, someone's just chilling out right there next to him.
Hey, we found it. A volume of Shaper history.
Cool. What about the guy just standing there?
Return the tome to the Shaper.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
That
No,
combat,
the other guy, that guy.
that random
that guy.
combat that just broke out didn't break your calm?
Apparently not. It happens all the time down here.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now.
I swear to God, these dwarves are like fucking Ferengi. I just want to hear them start spouting the rules of acquisition now. Give me a profit.
Ferengi are the dwarves of Star Trek. I'm sorry. This is breaking me, man. This is breaking me.
The deeper we go into Origins, the looser your grip on sanity.
Oh.
I don't care who you get this shape. You don't care who you get this Shaperate tome from. You know what? I'll take the deal, or I should shut you down hard.
The first one.
I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions.
You know what? I'll take the deal, or I should shut you down hard.
What happens if we shut him down?
Then we take the book back to the Shaperate and complete the quest that way.
Shaper guy was pretty okay.
Yeah.
Right? I don't remember him being an ass.
No, he wasn't an ass.
Okay.
He was just a guy doing his job.
No, you know what? He deserves how badly he is being right now. With how like not shady he is being right now. We should just shut him down.
Just shut him down.
Just shut him down.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Fruit of acquisition!
Good call, buddy. Are either of you going to attack me? They're not even gonna... Okay.
Oh, hi!
Fine then. Ignore me. I don't care. Or, greetings, I'm Callion of the Grey Wardens.
Fine, ignore me! Ignore me!
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
Then I'll go find a more friendly reception elsewhere. What are the Silent Sisters? Who are you? I'll leave you alone then.
What are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
Seems a little extreme.
A little extreme, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of not making the point you think it is.
Yeah, it seems counterproductive, to be honest.
Who are you? Or whose side are you two on?
I am Ferindin. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
Well, does she know, like, sign language then, or something? Like...
Whose side are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Then may both our efforts triumph. You should reconsider who you call king, or I'm on my own side.
I'm on my own side. I don't care.
Then you have lost. Even in the ring, every man and woman brings an army if people support them. But she who fights without cause is only training.
Grey Warden, I am fighting for a much greater cause than this bullshit.
Lord Darvanek Volney.
You looking at something?
Looking at you, shorty.
You want to make something of it?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Oh, God.
I'm game. What do you have in mind? Informal? You mean illegal? Or, no, not to my interest. Goodbye.
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
Not to my interest, or I'm game. What do you have in mind? Let's hear him out.
Okay, let's hear him out.
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Please understand, I don't hold back. I just flat out murder people.
Set me up with a team battle. Who am I facing and what do I get for it? Or I'll come back for some action later.
What do I get for it?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
It's about kicking ass. Set me up with a team battle or I'll come back for some action later.
Come back later.
I'll be here.
Widden?
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Oh, okay then.
Sorry, me, funny.
See you, fucker. I ain't got time to talk to you. Now we look down this hallway.
It shall be done.
See what trouble we can get ourselves into. Hey, you're looking shady.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Oh.
You mean you're not going to just attack me on sight? We are better friends than we've had all day. Sewering.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
That's presumptuous.
Bold of you to assume I admire you.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Guards, remove this intruder.
What
my
guards?
house.
Who are you talking to? We're literally the only people here. And where is this dude?
Which dude?
The dude that the clue was supposed to point us to. Is it, the proving receipt.
Oh.
A losing betting receipt, crumpled in anger. These are only printed in the proving grounds.
Maybe you need to find where you place bets. Maybe that's where.
Yeah, we should probably talk. Then we should probably talk to the proving master.
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
See, what is a proving?
Oh, I forget you surfacers do things so differently. The provings are where the best fighters in Orzammar prove their worth and the worth of their houses. Provings can also settle matters of honor. Whoever wins receives Valos Atreidum, the ancestors' blessing. Whoever loses is deemed unworthy. This proving will honor King Endrin's memory. Are you interested in fighting?
I prefer to just shank bitches in the back of an alley.
Yeah, that's how we do things. Elf style.
That's how we do things in the alienage, yo.
Straight out of the alienage.
Oh, God. I'd like to hear more about who's fighting.
We are slowly
Well,
going
with politics
insane.
what they are, many combatants
better
are dedicating
commentary.
their fights to either Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont. Mostly Balin. It's a regular parade of past winners out there. Piotr Naidukan always leads a battle unit. He's the prince's cousin. Miaja and Lukejan are twins from the warrior caste. They fight together, put on a good show. They'll all be in their chambers if you want to talk.
Sounds interesting, but I'm not sure. I'll come back later. I'd rather just,
Don't wait too long. The proving will begin as soon as everyone's ready.
Okay, who do I take this stupid letter to?
Do we have to enter the proving ground to meet whoever did this?
I hope not. Maybe now I'll be able to talk to people? I don't know. I might actually have to enter the proving just to talk to these idiots.
This is a private area. Combatants
Yeah,
only.
I think I'm gonna have to enter the proving just to talk to these idiots.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
Well, okay. We'll come back later. I've got a book to drop off.
I have a question for you, Shale. How does it feel to be a giant statue?
What a bizarre question. How else would it feel?
Well, let's see. Does it hurt? Do you feel like you've been buried under a pile of rock? Or do you feel nothing at all?
I have nothing to compare it to. How does it feel to be considered an inferior race when compared to others who are just as soft and weak as you?
Fine.
How very fragile it must be. One touch and its kind crumples, spilling liquid everywhere. No wonder they clad themselves in metal.
It takes more than just a touch, I'm sure.
I feel very solid and immortal. No putrid liquids to squirt out of me. Oh, no.
Now that you mention it, I suddenly rather feel like a delicate mushroom.
Let's drop off this book with the shape grid and the diamond corner. You know, maybe that merchant we saved from being shaken down by the Carta can tell us where we can find Carta. What?
Can you tell me what the black market is?
Rumors of Grey Warden demon worship circulate.
Beg pardon? You're about 10 years too early, buddy.
Grey Wardens approve of Lord Balin's plans to deal with the dark spawn threat. Lord Harrowmont, adult and confused.
Sometimes silence is best.
The Warden has joined the Balin. We can't allow it. Good shot. Shall we not a waste of time? Like I know that.
Now we do battle! No quarter shall be given. Come, let us end this!
Bitch.
Let's end this quickly.
As you say.
Solid rock, yes?
It is begun. There is no glory in bloodshed. For the fool's sake.
Alright, and now he gives Zephyrin an injury kit for his wrenched limb and cracked skull.
Oh no, the poor baby. Today's I want to go get some ice cream now.
Okay.
Oh, we still have ice cream in the fridge. I'm feeling a little peckish.
Okay. Not have any loot. That's disappointing.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Yep, I sure am.
It is begun.
News of the hour. Lord Balin, endorsed by the Grey Warden.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar and our future.
Alright, let's see if this guy can tell us where to find Carta people.
Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
What do you know about Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
Their children as well? You go that far? The caste divide is deep indeed.
The caste divide is deep.
These casteless, they're all the same. Beggars, thugs, and murderers, everyone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ay, ay, ay.
Very well.
What's a girl to do when she wants to find the black market?
Why do we run around Dust Town? Maybe we just find some Carta members in Dust Town.
Dust Town's not that big.
Maybe we just go around shouting, "Hey, Carta! I'm looking for some Carta members. Anyone want to smuggle? Anyone want to be a smuggler with me?"
Oh man, I sure do love smuggling lyrium. I could do it all day. Just smuggling lyrium. Boy howdy.
We need a finger bone.
Yeah. Need a finger bone I can jam into a slot.
Well, look what we have here.
Oh.
Jarvia said you were
Hey.
looking for trouble.
Oh.
Congratulations. You found it.
I was in this house earlier and nothing happened.
Yay! We've activated the right thing.
Very well.
Oh. I seem to have been knocked down.
Oh, yeah, you were.
A crush its head last.
I shall do it.
Don't kill me!
This is going well.
Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
Intimidate. Tell me how to find Jarvia or you join them. Why did you attack me? Or persuade. Tell me where your base is.
Intimidate!
Elvin Winch, bitch!
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
No.
Yes, and you won't want to be at Jarvia's when I get there. Or, no, now you die like all of Jarvia's lackeys.
Do we let him go, or do we kill him?
It's up to you.
Do you think Gwen's gonna be upset if we kill him?
I don't know.
Do you think Zephyr might be upset?
If anyone in our party was going to be upset at killing this guy, it would be Win.
Let's let him go.
Alright.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
This is what you get for fucking around with Yakuza.
Exactly.
Now run home to your mother.
It is begun.
Anything else in this house?
No, I kind of emptied it earlier.
So I said it was like the third house.
It's the one it's the one I was playing with the slot earlier.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming. I think they're so pretty. They look fine, I suppose. Don't be ridiculous. They're useful.
They look fine?
Let me just look up this this particular random dialogue that I bumbled into because I accidentally clicked on shale.
So how's everyone doing tonight? Well, I hope everyone's had a good day and they're gonna have a good weekend. I know we really don't have any weekend plans. And in the States, it's Memorial Weekend, so we get a 3-day weekend, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad we have no games this weekend either.
Now that's what I'm really sad about, is not having any games to play this weekend. Ah, here we go. Okay, I think They're So Pretty gets us +6 approval. Yeah, which is the highest.
Okay.
Apparently, you only get I Think They're So Pretty if you're playing a female. And that's sexist.
They are, aren't they? I so adore them. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Oh, shale. Don't ever change.
Yeah. It's been so long since we've watched Rogue One. I don't remember those characters.
Oh yeah, Dr. Evazin and Ponda Baba.
As you say.
Put fingerbone token in the slot. The door unlocks.
Cool, now let's go commit some murder.
Why stop now?
I know, right?
Alright, time to fight our way through some more tunnels.
Alright, and you gonna join me? Okay.
I gotta say, I'm regretting titling this episode Into the Deep Roads, because we are definitely not into the deep roads.
We were in the deep roads for like 5 minutes.
What's the password?
More like, maybe 30 minutes.
Like, yeah. What's the password? Uh-oh, Balin rules forever, Harrowmont rules forever, Jarvia sucks lizard eggs, or I don't know. No, wait, I remember. Die, scum!
Die, scum!
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Gwen!
Shall we compete for points? Death, war, and it's really getting the will make lovely crunching noises.
If we must fight,
It's a waste of time.
as you say.
Death to all pigeons.
Shale's battle cry was death to all pigeons, which is so on brand for Shale.
Very well.
You know what? I can relate to Shale in some ways because I, too, am not a big fan of birds, especially geese. I do not like geese.
Yeah, geese are pretty nasty. They tried to attack our dog.
They try to attack us.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Cunning trap? Where? Oh, there. It's a good thing I disarmed it before Zephyr just ran right through. Because you see all those barrels? Guess what would have happened?
They all would have exploded.
I still remember my first battle.
Enemies approaching! Maker's It shall be done. Here we do battle! Away with you!
Now we play a little. Time for a little bloodletting, I see. Ah, this really gets the blood pumping.
Watch out!
Hey, Nari mercenary.
What are they doing here?
Mercenary. Remember, this game was made before Talvashoth was a thing.
Yeah.
In fact, I think there's a mod out there that changes the name, the name of all
As you say.
Kunari mercenaries in this game to Talvashoth mercenary, for the sake of continuity.
You will surpass. It will hurt. You will satisfyingly beneath my...
Excellent. Very well.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hope I don't get blood all over me. Next time.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Whoops.
Oh no. Not this again. How did I become a Grey Warden? By accident.
By, probably the most horrible origin of all time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we don't need flashbacks to that origin, man. I tried to defend a friend and, killed a noble in response to that.
Let's see.
Is there really a thing for this one?
There is. Duncan took me from the alienage and saved me from prison.
That was probably going to be what I was going to pick anyways.
I see. Do
Wayne
you mind
likes
if I
honesty.
ask what you did?
No, you don't want to know.
Let's see.
I killed the Earl's son for hurting my friends and family. That's pretty straightforward there.
We can get more if we go with a nobleman kidnapped me and I killed Mindy in my escape.
Okay.
I'm speechless. It never ceases to amaze me whenever I hear of such despicable acts.
I didn't really want to be married anyway.
That's how we played it. That was funny.
Regardless of what happened in your past, I am glad you found a place with the Wardens, as I'm sure you are too.
Yes, because I was with the Wardens for like 2 days.
I just hope that I can show the strength Duncan saw in me.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Yep, totally meant to be.
Win approves. +3.
It is begun.
It was so meant to be, it was programmed. Unavoidable, one might say.
Mm-hmm. Destined, fated, whatever.
Very well.
Speaking of unavoidable, Aver, does this mean you're going to bed?
Aww.
Good night, Aver.
Oh shit, they have an elven mercenary.
It is begun.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for coming, Aver.
Too slow.
As you say.
Have you no concern for your own...
Oh, Shale leveled up.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Some worthless rings.
It is begun.
Alright, Shale, let's level you up. Where do we want to put Shale's points?
Let me think, y'all. Maybe willpower or magic?
Willpower or magic?
Yeah.
Which one?
What's gonna be more helpful, you think?
Honestly, willpower for the stamina.
Willpower then.
Alright, level up. We have 1 talent point to spend. We can get Bravery, Killing Blow, Regenerating Burst, Earthen Grasp, or Renewed Assault.
What's regenerating burst?
Shale explodes with energy, damaging all nearby enemies who are also stunned unless they pass a physical resistance check, in which case they are merely knocked back. After learning this talent, Shale gains a bonus to stamina regeneration whenever Stoneheart is active. The other bonuses of that mode increase, and nearby enemies are even more likely to choose Shale as their target.
Well, let's do that one.
Alright.
Away with you! As you
Finally beneath my foot.
Very well.
And now Wynn has leveled up,
As you say.
which we will accomplish once I finish looting all the bodies.
Loot.
Alright. Win. Level up. Talent, attribute points. Where do we want to put them?
Magic?
Magic?
Oh.
Okay. All of them?
Sure.
Alright. And, ooh, a new skill. She's got max tactics slots. We could, I think we should give her the combat training.
Yes.
That way she's less likely to be interrupted by getting smacked in combat. Okay, ooh, let's give her the next level of Spirit Healer. Life Ward. The caster places a protective ward on an ally that automatically restores health when the ally falls close to death. Yay. Now, I need to take an injury kit.
We must not exhaust our supplies. Very well. I shall This is annoying.
Would have more dignity, no?
As you say.
Starting to run out of inventory
Very well.
space again.
I shall do it.
Where are you, Jarvia?
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap.
You don't say.
I shall do it.
And thank God nobody ran through it.
No! If we must fight, let us do it quickly. Quickly, let us fight! Concern for your own
Next time. No mercy. Your hand will make a watching noise.
I see you there, no love for Joe.
Please, help me. Good shot.
I think
that's all of this, yes?
Oh my god, sometimes battles just become a
It
cacophony
is begun.
of noises.
Yeah.
It's just like everyone's
Talking at once.
talking at once. I'm like, I have no idea who is saying what.
It do be like that sometime.
Please, stranger. Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me.
Who are you?
Here you go.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Just some dude who was locked in a cell. Ah!
I shall do it.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
As you say.
So much stuff. Guy thought he could 1v all of us.
Brave soul, man. Brave soul.
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. I shall
Feel good.
Damn you!
Close.
As you say.
Okay. I have killed so many people and stolen so many things that I think I'm gonna have to turn around and head out of here.
It shall be done.
to make inventory space.
I shall do it.
You know, the warden is just bringing anarchy no matter where she goes.
I feel like Bender in that episode where he's just dragging a giant sack of stolen loot around, and he's like, I think I've stolen enough. Yep, inventory full.
It is begun.
So I am going to do I'm gonna do some backtracking out of here so I can get to a store and sell all this crap. And make no mistake, there is a lot of crap. If only I had a way to fast travel out of here.
I know, right?
I do like the dwarven aesthetic, though. Very geometric, art deco
Yeah.
look to it.
It's not bad.
What's the matter, Gwen? You prefer Elvish Art Nouveau?
Yes, of course.
Back to Dust Town. Back to the Commons. Robes don't help as much as you'd think against swords and axes. Keep your mages at a safe distance.
Really? You don't say.
Back to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
Let me see what you have.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Oh, shut up. Dagger, dagger, mace, 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 short bow, short bow. Explosive bolt, oh my. Flawed fire crystal, flawed natural crystal.
finishing up gear?
Yeah. Just seeing what I can equip on people. Chanter's footing. Okay. Back to the Carta. Ask me, the Carta's hideout is a lot bigger than it needs to be.
Seriously.
Especially with all these long stretches of tunnels. In between rooms, you know? Artificially pads out the length of this quest. A side quest that really doesn't need to be lengthened.
No, it does
know?
not. Well, it just feels like we've just spent so much of tonight just running around trying to find people and things, and it's just been long stretches of halls and...
A lot of that is, yeah.
It's like, I get it, you want to make the area feel like subterranean, huge, expansive, but
you gotta do more than just put winding tunnels between major rooms.
Yeah.
As you say. Away with you! Got him. It is begun. As you say.
Really?
My magic will make sense. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well.
Dragon Age unless they're spiders.
Really gets the blood pumping.
It's not a real Dragon Age game if there aren't giant spiders.
Seriously.
Much shall be done. I shall It shall be done.
Finally, we get to the good part.
I still remember my first battle. Not so fast.
Now you must have victory.
Squish satisfyingly beneath my foot.
Tame Nugs, Tame Bronto. Another Tame Bronto. Some Tame Deep Stalkers. Somehow. It's hideous.
I don't like it.
Oh, we have a level up. What do we want to level up?
What do we got here? What do we got here? I would like to level up my dex.
Your dicks?
Yes.
How much do you want to level up your dicks?
I'll still 3.
All 3?
Yeah.
Maximum dex. Alright, we got a talent we can spend. We can get a couple of dual weapons. We could increase our duelist. We could increase our stealth, deadly strike, or feign death. Let's see. Duelist. Upset balance. It's an activated power. The duelist executes a quick move that throws the opponent off balance, imposing penalties to movement speed and defense unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Riposte. Activated power. The character strikes at a target once, dealing normal damage, as well as stunning the opponent unless it passes a physical resistance check. The character then strikes with the other weapon, generating a critical hit if the target was stunned.
Oh, stun, that one.
Or momentum. This is a sustained power. The character has learned to carry one attack through to the next, increasing attack speed substantially. This mode consumes stamina quickly, however.
The one beforehand.
The riposte?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is begun.
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it, yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
Shut up and die.
Seriously, I've had enough. I've had enough of you.
That's the first dialogue option. Shut up and die. You're awfully cocky for someone whose entire Carta is dead. Surrender and I'll spare your life, or we don't have to fight. I just want to talk.
not dead, then Balin won't. I don't know. Can we make her queen? Can we make her queen? She can lead people, obviously. She's very organized.
But
I vote her for queen!
If only.
Can you imagine if that wasn't
That would be hilarious. That would be amazing. I would be all for that.
You know, let's see what happens when you do talk to her.
Alright, what do you want to say to her?
We can talk?
Oh, we don't have to fight? I just want to talk.
Hardly convincing when your blades are covered in my men's blood. Kill them! But leave the pretty one alive. I have plans for her.
Well,
the trap.
Negotiations have broken down.
That was fast.
Now we play a little. Battle it is! The fun part. To that.
Very well.
Miss! Away with you! I need help!
Let's end this quickly.
Going to where
No, no! Severin, don't!
Where is he going?
Straight into the tripwires!
Oh, no.
Pretty.
At least you caught him in time. Oh no, here he goes again!
Severin, you're gonna go attack that guy?
My wrist!
Ooh, now. Oh, the fun part. Watch out, trap.
God damn it, Severin!
Did he just set it off?
No, he set off a different one that I didn't get to yet.
You must have victory. If we must fight, let us do it quickly. Watch out! To me, I need help. I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist.
Shall we compete for points?
Enough.
How the fuck do I have injuries? I keep taking the damn injury kits.
Prepare to be crushed.
There's no glory in bloodshed.
Very well.
Oh shit. Wind just went down.
It shall be
This
done.
is bad. This is bad. How many people are left?
Not many, I already killed the boss.
Okay, have you
Oh,
no
wind's
concern
back
for
up.
your own existence? Like that.
This is annoying.
It is begun.
Alright, we killed them all.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Ooh, a love letter. To Warith Lowstone, age, grace, height, I care not for the differences others perceive, but matching your helmet to my tunic for the amusement of standing in line with your new silent sisters invited attention where none was desired. I will not suffer your company again. Allison Highover. Scribbled below. Gonna miss knocking heads with those girls.
I shall do it.
All right.
It shall be done.
Ready to be pissed? You ready to get pissed after fighting our way through that whole hideout?
He's gonna back out of his deal, isn't he? Or he's gonna be like, you murdered all these people, or...
No, not quite. No, the thing that's gonna piss you off is where the back door to Jarvia's hideout lets out.
God! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
Who is this?
Sorry about that. That hole leads to a tunnel in the Carta's hideout. Do you have anything to do with the Carta? Yes, you should get it fixed.
Yes, you should get it fixed.
It's gonna cost me a fortune, isn't it? I can't believe this. There better not be more of your troublemaking kind crawling in after you. I swear, this city is going to the criminals and the nuts.
Is this the palace?
No, this is...
This is the merchant.
It is begun.
It's a merchant. I forget... Oh man, I forget where this was exactly. I thought this led out... I thought this led out in the merchant that we saved from getting shaken down.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop?
Just let me see. You know anything about what's happening with the king? Are you part of the Smith cast? Janar, do you have a daughter named Dagna? Oh, it's Janar's shop. It's Dagna's dad.
We can ask him about Dagna.
Are you part of the Smith cast?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not a smith yourself.
Just what's that supposed... Just let me see what's in your... Wasn't the Paragon Bronca a smith? You know anything about what's happening with the king? Janar, do you have a daughter named Dagna? Or I should get going.
Dagna.
Aye. Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
No, she hasn't been any bother. She wants to become a mage. I'd like to help her study with the mages.
I'd like to help her study.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her. You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop?
Let's see. You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics.
Smart
It's not
man.
good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrimont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Just let me see what's in your store.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Sell some daggers. Okay. I still have no idea what to do with that whole proving ground thing.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
Thank you, Great Lady. But am I right in guessing you haven't left Orzammar yet?
I'm not leaving Orzammar until this election is resolved. I'm on my way there now. What did you ask me to do again? Why are you so interested in magic anyway? Or your father doesn't want you going to the circle.
I don't know. We have to stay here till the election shenanigans are over with.
I mean, kinda, yeah, sorta. I mean, we actually can leave and come back if we want.
I don't know what to tell her. What should we tell her?
Well, let's tell her that we're on our way there now.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. Killed Jarvie and wiped out most of the Carter. Return to Prince Balin and tell him the good news. Oh yeah, we still have to go to Dinnerham and look for Brother Genitivi so we can find the Urn of Sacred Ashes and cure Arl Eamon so he can join his army to our forces.
Yep. Still gotta do that.
Oh, did you think Dragon Age Origins had a straightforward story?
No.
Gwen, why you licking my feet? Does anyone else's dog have an obsession with licking bare feet? Kind of weird.
I think Gwen's just weird.
She is weird.
Lord Balin is, bad.
Well.
What was that?
Lord Balin is a bad, bad man.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference, claims no one can stop his plans to strip Orzammar's defenses, say insiders.
It is
By this point, the town criers have just been reduced to name-calling and just silly accusations at this point.
Yep.
Turning each other into cartoon villains. And now let's tell Balin that the good news, that Jarvia is dead and we killed her.
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like genlocks.
I did what you asked. Do you have my troops? They deserve to die for their crimes, or most of them had no choice. It wasn't fair to kill them.
Most of them had no choice. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
It's a little late to trouble yourself now. You have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need.
Then I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the throne. When will that be? The Darkspawn don't wait for politics.
That one. That one.
Or when you take the throne, what good does that do? The Darkspawn don't wait for politics.
Unfortunately, I cannot say when. While many Dashers appreciate my ending Jarvia's threat, Haramont still holds great loyalty. We need something more dramatic to shift the balance.
I will help you any way I can. What are you getting at? Or I'm not doing anything else for you.
What are you getting at?
What do you know of the Paragon Branca?
She was a smith and inventor. She disappeared in the deep roads. Just the name, really. Or who?
The first one.
2 years ago, she heard of something the Ancients created. It inspired her to leave everything behind and venture into the deep roads. She is the only Paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities. A Paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged.
If it will get me my troops, I will find Branca. So you hope to bring her back to endorse you for king. What makes you think Branca's still alive? Do you think she would support you as king? Well, I'm not going to help you.
Do you think she would support you as king?
I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided.
Are you saying I should kill her? What makes you think Branca's still alive? What is Branca like? I will find her for you, or I will do nothing more for you.
Are you saying I should kill her?
I would never say that. She is a Paragon. It is my duty to protect her. On the other hand, we must respect her decisions. Should she prefer to stay in the deep roads rather than help her rightful king take the throne, we must assist her. By any means necessary.
What makes you think Branca's still alive?
She had an entire house with her, dedicated to her protection. With the number of ruins still intact, they could last for a long time. And Haramont is looking as well. It's too risky to assume she's dead only to have him take credit for finding her.
What is Branca like?
I did not know her personally. 2 years ago, I was still considered a child, not one to consort with Orzamar's finest. From what I hear, her intellect was unrivaled, but the social graces were beneath the notice of one so gifted.
What if Branca won't support you?
I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided.
Okay, I will find her for you, or I will do nothing more for you.
What happens if we do, I will do nothing more for you?
I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have to go into the deep roads and go looking. No matter what.
So we might as well just agree to it? Or?
Okay.
Then we will both go down in history as a Paragon's saviors. So far, my men have traced Branca to Caridin's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn 4 centuries ago. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your warden's expertise, you can find what my men could not.
I'll leave right now. Where is Caridin's Cross?
You must enter the deep roads through the mines. To protect the city, that's the only path we leave open. Caridin's Cross lies many miles deep into the tunnels. It was once a main thoroughfare, but before Branca, no one had stepped foot there in generations.
I'll leave right now to find her.
You have my thanks. Seek her in Caridin's Cross. I will try to delay the vote until you return.
I'm sure that won't be hard.
Alright. Oh, Severin needs to level up. Let's see. Alright, what do we want to level up with Severin? Ooh, he gets to pick a new specialization.
Oh, sweet.
Bard, Ranger, or Duelist?
I think he needs more, con still.
More Constitution, definitely. If he's going to be running headlong into tripwires.
Oh, God.
Alright, what specialization do we want to give him? Bard, Ranger, or Duelist?
Duelist?
Okay.
Makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, let's give him some tactics.
Like, don't run into the tripwire.
Yeah. Alright, talents. Do we want to give him the next assassin talent? Give him some rogue talents, give him the first duelist talent, or some more dual weapon talents?
Maybe the first duelist talent?
Alright. Dueling sustained mode. Okay. And away we go. I, for one, think we should go hang out.
All be aware that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord.
What do you think? Get to know some of our other party
News
members
of the
a little
hour.
bit.
Lord
Yeah,
Balin.
let's take a break from Orzammar.
Take a little break from Orzammar.
Well, do we just want to call stream a little bit early once we get to camp because we only have like.
We can at least go through one conversation with at least one of our party members before we call it.
Okay, okay.
Oh, hi, Gwen.
Where'd my earbud go?
Dropped an earbud?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Gwenny. Hush.
Ah, there it is.
Okay. Okay.
Shale, why do you refer to me as the Elder Mage?
Clearly because it is purple, and a hyena.
Then you simply wish to be perverse? Surely you're better than that.
I have found that I'm allowed precious few amusements. Since so many prefer to call me Gollum, I enjoy referring to them in a similar fashion.
Oh, very well. But could you at least use a different adjective? I do not wish my age to be my defining characteristic.
As the fussy mage desires.
Oh, I give up.
Show some pity for a poor old man.
All right, party camp. Who do we want to talk to?
I don't know. Morgan?
Oh, okay.
What do you wish of me?
Save me from the boring dwarven politics.
I'd like to ask you something. I'd like to discuss something personal.
I don't know, I'd like to ask you something?
If you must.
Can you teach others to become shape changers? Did you grow up in Karkari wilds, or have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
Let's see. Fun? You found it fun? You really had no trouble with them? Or I feel sorry for the Templars.
I feel sorry for the Templars.
That one will get you disapproved.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Did you have fun?
Fun? You found it fun?
I found the game fun. I was too young to understand the truth behind what was happening. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Flemeth used you as bait? Did you actually kill them all? Surely more would have followed.
That's a little extreme.
Which one?
Does it matter which one we pick?
I don't think so.
What was the first one?
Flemeth used you as bait?
Yeah, Flemeth used you as bait.
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the Wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Don't you regret hurting any of those men at all? What exactly is an apostate? Do you still think that was fun? They got what they deserved.
Do you still think that was fun?
I think that my mother made it fun so that a child did not learn to fear. And I think that it was necessary. There are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the Wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
Absolutely, there are worse things than death. That's a pathetic justification. You're probably right, or I have no opinion on the matter.
Absolutely, come on.
That one will get you -5.
Wait, that survival's important?
That survival is the only thing that matters.
Well, it would be very in character for her, for her to agree with that, though, given her origins.
Okay. I mean, we can trust me, we can easily make up for -5 approval.
Okay.
Because of gifts.
Oh? I would ask what exactly, but I'm certain that would be a lengthy conversation, and suddenly I grow very weary. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Oh, so when it comes to talking about me, you don't care.
Morgan disapproves -5.
Yeah.
Anyone else you want to talk to? Stin, maybe? Or Shale?
Do you want to talk to Shale?
We should probably get to know Shale a little bit before we, get further into the deep roads.
What up, Shale?
Let's see. What's with the heavy sighs? You're still with me, I see. I would have expected golems to be different, or I have some questions.
I have some questions.
Let's go with what's with the heavy sighs.
What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Won't we be right next to your stain? Glad to know you care at least, or I don't think our chances are so bad.
What's the appropriate?
2 or 3.
2.
Glad to know you care at least, or I don't think our chances are so bad.
2.
It's true. One single tear. And then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert. Oh.
Let's see. I would have expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
No need to get touchy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Or are they dirty limericks?
Are they dirty limericks?
Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
I have no idea what golems sound like. You just seem very animated. Being different isn't so bad.
Which is the appropriate response.
Being different isn't so bad will get us approval.
Being different ain't so bad.
Did I say it was bad? Huh. It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval. I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
If you say so. I agree, being a golem would be handy. It's an experience, I'll give you that. Or the control rod could always be fixed.
Let me guess, it's an experience? Is that the appropriate answer?
No, the one that gets you approval is actually, I agree, being a golem would be handy.
Okay, let's get the approval.
Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Well, should we call it there for tonight?
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there tonight, guys. Thank you for joining us. We had a lot of fun. Well, I had a lot of fun.
I'm slowly going insane due to dwarven politics.
I swear, we're almost done with them. We just have to battle through our way through the entire Deep Roads, and then name a king. But thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at @burnt_loaf, and if you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. We'll see you all next week, Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night.
Good night, everyone.